KONDOSAN.
The preparations for New Year's Eve had begun at the palace. All the halls and corridors were decorated. And everything was ready for a fantastic evening.
Na 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 na.
The prince was extremely cheerful because he loved New Year's celebrations.
Hello, my princess. It's such a beautiful day, isn't it?
Seeing you happy makes me happy.
How could I not be? It's my favorite day of the year.
What do you like the most about New Year's Eve?
The snow, people gathering. Everyone is happy and full of hope.
Oh, hey Rosa.
Hello, my prince. Why are you out here in the cold?
Cinderella and I were just talking about the things we love about New Year's Eve.
It's simple. Presents, right?
Sure, that too. Who doesn't like presents?
I've already told the king that I'm expecting a present worth 500 gold coins.
But the price of a present is not important. The important thing is that it comes from the heart.
Yeah, sure. You can have poems written for you. I want the gold.
Speaking of presents, Rosa, I need a favor.
What is it?
The princess took Rosa to the barn.
Why are we here?
These are the presents for the children of the kingdom.
So?
There are a lot of them and they're pretty big, so it'll take a few trips, even stacked on the carriages. Do you think there's an easier way?
Here, there's a shrinking potion. And that's enlarging potion. Tell the guards to pour the blue one when carrying them and the red one when delivering.
You're the best. Thanks, Rosa.
Tell that to the king. I mean it.
Okay, I will.
By the way, tell them not to use both potions at once.
Why not?
I'm not sure, but I can guarantee it won't be a good thing.
Cinderella gave both potions to the guards and told them how to use them. Then she took the remaining potion with her.
Cinderella!
Hi, Pofu. What's up?
Everything is ready.
Ready? Let's go then.
The princess and Pofu went to the kitchen. The smell of cinnamon was appetizing.
The cinnamon dough's here, and the filling's there. Chef Pofu is at your disposal, ma'am.
The dough is smooth, the filling looks amazing, and the candies are colorful. They all look so delicious.
Let's get started then.
The prince will love this present. I'll make a beautiful house with cinnamon cookies for him.
Do you think I'll be able to have some?
If we make it big enough, yes. Maybe a 2-story house would be better.
The princess and Pofu made the exterior of the pastry house. They even decorated it with miniature furniture. The house they made looked incredibly delicious.
Our house is ready.
It looks so tasty. I want to eat all the windows.
Come on, we have a lot of work to do.
As the princess and Pofu left the kitchen to help with the preparations, Sera, who had been eavesdropping, appeared.
So they made a cookie house for the prince. I'll bake an amazing cake and show them. But I don't know how to bake a cake. Maybe there's a recipe around here somewhere.
Sera finally found a recipe and she added every ingredient on the table into the dough. including the shrinking and enlarging potions.
What kind of recipe is that?
The dough was constantly shrinking and enlarging, but in the end, Sera was able to make the beautiful cake she wanted. In the evening, all the court gathered around the table for the celebration dinner. The prince was so happy.
My prince, I'm honoured if you accepted my present.
Aren't we supposed to open the presents at midnight?
My present can't wait that long, my prince. Bring it in.
2 footmen brought out Sera's cake. It looked pretty good.
Thank you, Sera. It looks delicious. I would like to have a slice.
As the prince was about to cut the cake inflated like a balloon, and it eventually blew up and scattered everywhere.
What's happening?
I'm shrinking.
As Sera grew, the prince shrank. The tables got bigger and the chairs got smaller. Half of the royal court became miniature and the other half gigantic.
Rosa, please do something.
The potion will wear off in the morning. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do. Sera, what have you done? I haven't even had a bite of anything sweet.
Sweet! Yes, I have the sweetest idea.
Cinderella brought out her cookie dough house.
My prince, this is my present.
Wow, this is amazing. But it doesn't mean anything if you're not with me.
I'm coming with you.
Cinderella poured the remaining shrinking potion on herself and Pofu.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Happy New Year, my prince.
Happy New Year, my princess.
But why? Why? I could have shrunk too.
Snow White was joyfully decorating the pine tree for New Year's Eve. La la la, la la la, la 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 la. This is for Dot, for Sneezy, and one for Happy. Oh, what a beautiful ornament for me. While Snow White continued to decorate, the dwarves entered the house.
Hey, you're back early today. Will you help me with the New Year's Eve preparations?
What New Year's Eve? Have you looked outside?
We couldn't work because of the heat. It's like summer.
Snow White rushed to the window to check it out.
How is that possible? It was cold and about to snow when I arrived. How did the weather change?
Only cold weather is enough.
Something's not right.
Snow White pondered for a while. She could not solve this problem alone.
I know who to ask for help.
Snow White hit the road, crossed the mountains, and came to the land of Snow Queen. But...
What? There's no snow here either. Unbelievable. Ah! I can't do it.
Snow White heard the Snow Queen's voice from afar. She sounded furious.
Snow Queen!
The Snow Queen was startled.
It's me, Snow White. Snow White? I can't even know who gets here because my ice guard's melted. It's New Year's Eve and we're in the Northern Hemisphere, but the weather is very hot. No matter what I do, I can't make it snow. Why is that? Are you sick? I feel great, but look, nothing is happening. What shall we do? Do you think Doc would know? Yes, he would definitely know what to do.
So the Snow Queen and Snow White went to the dwarf's house and explained the situation to Doc. He took one of his oldest books off the shelf.
The absence of winter. Here it is.
What does it say?
There are 12 clouds that bring winter.
So?
These are emotionally sensitive clouds.
What do you mean?
If they saw that the forests were damaged, they might get hurt and go elsewhere.
What are you saying?
The ocean was polluted, they would go away.
Did we offend the clouds? There are only a few hours left until New Year's Eve. I guess we need to find out where they are. Yes, where did they go?
They would go to a fun place where they could feel good again.
How do clouds have fun? Where is the most fun place in the world?
Snow White smiled.
I know where it is.
Snow White, the Snow Queen, and the dwarves were on their way to the North Pole.
Oh, oh, oh!
A very loving person welcomed them at the North Pole.
Santa Claus!
Oh, my beautiful princess! How are you?
I'm fine, Santa, but we have a problem. Yes, the clouds are displeased.
I think I know where the clouds are.
They went to the toy workshop together. Santa Claus pulled a toy car out of the pile in the corner.
Look, I did this today.
So, what does this have to do with winter?
Look at the pattern on it. This cloud wasn't there when I made the toy.
Wow, the clouds are stuck on the toys. How do we convince them to come back?
If we fix the damaged places, they might want to come back.
How can we do that?
Oh, 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 oh. With our magic sleighs and the hard-working Seven Dwarfs.
Okay, we'll look for the clouds hiding in the toys.
Agreed.
Santa Claus had the dwarves mounted on his flying reindeer, showing each a place on the map. As they set off, Snow White and the Snow Queen began searching in the toy pile.
Look here, there's a cloud inside the snow globe. I found one too. There's a cloud on this baby's dress.
Meanwhile, the dwarves cleaned the oceans, planted trees in dry places, and read funny stories to children. And happy children's laughter fills the air everywhere. Santa Claus has also begun to take the clouds and release them into their new regions.
Oh, 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 oh. Float, little cloud. The world needs you.
The dwarfs and Santa Claus have returned to the North Pole. Snow White and the Snow Queen were still among the toys.
You found 11 clouds.
Where is the 12th?
We don't know. We've looked everywhere.
Where could it have gone?
It must be in a very loving and fun place.
Can you think of such a place?
Snow White pondered for a bit.
I think I know where the 12th cloud is.
Everyone got on Santa Claus's sleigh and went to the dwarf's house.
It's here, right here. I hung it while decorating the tree this morning.
Naughty Cloud! Come here. Let's take you home. Then we can start distributing gifts.
Santa is gone. Snow White, the dwarfs and the Snow Queen excitedly waited for it to be midnight.
Do you think it will snow? Are the clouds happy?
We'll soon find out.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, it's snowing! It's snowing!